Okay, last but certainly not least, we are going to go to Red Carpet Rocks. There is your deck. Thank you, Sam. And Orvi, you have the stage. Might have to unmute.
Sorry.
There you go. All right, Orvi, you're on.
Thanks so much. I'm thrilled to be here. I think after OSPA presentation, we're all ready for some play. So my name's Orvi Tejani, and I'm the founder of my company, Red Carpet Rocks. Red Carpet Rocks is a jewelry rental membership for life's special occasions. And ladies, they're going to be back. We know it, and we're dying for it. Next slide, please. We all love jewelry, right? But it's complicated. Designer jewelry is expensive. Purchase sometimes is with a one-time use results in buyer's remorse. The social stigma, God forbid, we're seeing in the same twice. And being on point all the time with trends is a challenge. Next slide. Finally, we have the simple solution. Rent it, rock it, and return it. Our platform introduces global fashion jewelry brands to the sharing economy and allows women to rent jewelry for any occasion, anytime. Next slide, please. By renting, women are able to wear a lot more, spend a lot less. They're able to get designers at a discount. With our monthly new arrivals, they're able to have endless new options, and you're always able to be fashionable forever. Next slide, please. In addition, you're able to constantly discover new designers on our platform. And with our own collection and brand, you're able to get exclusive designs. Personal style advice is always available through our FaceTime appointments. And most importantly, we have inclusive sizing to address the growing plus size market. Next slide, please. Our collection is hand selected to include the top designers, and our own label features one-of-a-kind pieces. The jewelry retail values for about $300 to $1,200 retail. We've established solid traction with revenue and a strong social following. As a veteran in the jewelry business, I've owned a bridal jewelry company for 16 years and have had decades of experience in the D2C e-commerce space. This is a truly exciting opportunity. The concept is nothing new. Women have been borrowing jewelry for decades from either their mom, friend, relative, and I've just monetized on a long-standing tradition. Thank you.
Wow, that is fantastic. You're right. We have all been doing it for a long time, right? Thank you, Orvi. That was fantastic. Questions and answer, judges, audience. Marie, you got it.
All right, we'll go to the judges first. Fran?
Yeah, I'd love to hear a little bit about who you see as your biggest competitors. You know, how does Rent the Runway kind of fit into this? That would be great.
Yeah, no, that's such a great question, Fran. I was going to include the competition slide, but then just felt like, you know, we just don't really have any direct competitors in this space. Rent the Runway is really indirect, and they've focused so much more on clothing and renting as a lifestyle. And truly, they don't have pieces that are so inspirational and so red carpet rockish. I mean, they're just like, if you're going to a black tie or gala or anything like that, you're not like, oh, let me go to Rent the Runway to get, you know, this killer necklace. So indirectly, I would say Rent the Runway, only because conceptually, but product wise, we just don't feel like the assortment or the collection is anywhere near the same as the name Red Carpet.
Sorry, great, thank you. Anyone else, judges? Great, we'll go to the Q&A. What is the profile of your target customer?
That's a really good question. We launched in 2019, and I would say, you know, she's all across the board. She's really 3 generations of women. It's the mother, the daughter, and the grandmother. So they can all really shop at Red Carpet Rocks. I've had women as young as like pageant girls and prom queens, all the way to mother of the bride. So it really is just, the demographic is quite large. I mean, it really caters and the collection is so vast. We have a little over 1,200 pieces. So it really touches upon that girl that wants that trendy, funky piece to that mom who wants, that necklace that looks like it just came, out of the vault.
And how are you acquiring the jewelry? Are you borrowing from designers? Do you own the inventory?
Sure. So Red Carpet Rocks owns all the inventory that you'll see on the site. All of our pieces are physically purchased and owned.
I have a,
Go ahead.
so what's been the experience during COVID and the pandemic with customers? Have you seen anyone like into Zoom pieces or what's been?
Renee, our business was absolutely decimated in 2020. I'm not going to lie, it was brutal getting through it. We really tried with rent earrings for Zoom and your top half, as you can see, I'm trying to wear, a necklace, but the appetite hasn't quite been there, but we're off to a really great start with 2021. We're starting to see things come back, especially in the wedding category. Brides are calling us and renting. So as the country opens up more and more, I see this picking up even more so because we're just all dying for glam. And, it's just really, and I feel like sustainability, consumability, all these things are very important social issues that Red Carpet Rocks touches upon. So I think renting, especially as a trend, is unbelievable. And one of the indirect competitors, Rocksbox, just got acquired 2 weeks ago by a very big fine jewelry company called Signet. So, that really kind of sets the tone of how big this concept and company can be.
Thank you, Fran.
What does it cost you to acquire a customer, and what's the lifetime value?
Sure. So with the subscription model, it's right now 12 months, and then we don't have it on auto renew. So she were to choose to renew. So I would say about 12 months. And right now our CAC is about $48 to acquire her.
Thank you. Unfortunately, we're pretty much out of time for another question, but there are a couple of questions in the Q&A. Please feel free to respond. That goes again back to anyone else who presented before. Please take a look at the Q&A for questions.